I'm selling my Grady White 19 footer. It's a 191 Sportsman. Comes with a spare tire. It's on a load right trailer, 2-inch ball. No rust on the winch, manual winch. Back up here. Hull's in pretty good shape. All the lights on the trailer work. They're not LED, they're just regular bulbs. The trailer tires are the tread's good on them, but they have, like, if you look here, like a little bit of cracking. They're just starting to get old. It's about time for new tires. It's got a 150 horsepower outboard with power tilt and trim, and I'd like to cold start it for you. So let's just take off the cover. You can see the inside, super clean, super clean. I haven't had to do anything to this outboard since I bought it. I have replaced the fuel line. So a lot of the fuel lines were old and messed up, so I replaced the fuel fill hoses. Here's the inside of the boat. Anyway, let me just show you that the engine's cold right now. I've got my thermometer. So 92. Better angle. 91. So the engine is cool. Let's turn on the water. Climb aboard. So this boat has 2 fuel tanks, 2 12-gallon tanks. Get a better look at this. Yeah, so there's a tank on the port side and a tank on the starboard side. This fill hose is brand new. The old one was leaky. I noticed it when I was filling, so that problem is fixed. I did a little bit of maintenance to the fuel sender gauges, so they work, so the fuel tank gauge works. I put in a brand new fuel water separator so you can monitor if there's any contamination in the fuel, but this is a new fuel filter here. I have a quick disconnect on the battery, so when you're not using the boat, you just open that and take this off. Sorry, my finger's in the way. And then when you're ready to use the boat, you just put that on there. It's hard to do with one hand, but clamp that shut, and now that's on there tight. So this is the fuel tank selector. Right now we're on the right tank. I think my left tank is empty, but if you wanted to switch, you just turn it. And the primer bulb is right here. So we're gonna prime that till it's firm. And now we're ready to start the boat. So you can see when the keys turn to the on position, it reads battery voltage. The bilge pump, show you that works. Hopefully you heard that in the video. I'm not sure if the auto pump works. I've never tried it. I've never had enough water in the bilge to see if it turns on. The lights, oh shit, I don't have the light pole in. This is a 3-position switch. This is a new switch I put in. But one position just turns on the anchor light. Not sure if you can see that with the sun out, but it's turning on and off. And when it's in the second position, both the stern light and the nav light is on. Okay, so that's that switch, that's that switch. Oh, for the fuel gauge to work, I don't know if you can see this. For the fuel gauge to work, the light switch has to be on. That light switch. So I guess that's to prevent the battery from getting drained. So you turn that on. And then there's a fuel gauge selector. So if you want to select the left tank, which is empty, or the right tank, which has fuel in it. This last switch here turns on these lights around the boat. Depth finder works, fish finder, whatever. This is another depth finder. It's less accurate than that one. Here's a radio. It's got a couple big speakers in this boat.
Early in person prior to the election, June 3rd through June 5th.
There's a depth finder.
Option 2, you can vote in.
Marine radio. Show you that this works.
Rain 40%. Wednesday, mostly sunny with a 30% chance of.
And there's a big antenna for that radio. Okay, let's cold start this. So, if you're not familiar with the Johnson Evinrudes, you push the key in that way, like that, to choke it. And this is the fast idle. So you want that about 3/4 the way. Push the key in and turn. So that was a cold start. Now there's no temperature gauge on this boat, but the overheat alarm does work. One time I accidentally started it without the hose on, and I heard the alarm come on and I turned it off. So it does work. I'll just show you that the cooling system works on this. Yeah, so it's got 6 rod holders, all the electronics work, trailer lights work. This thing's ready for the water. I'm gonna be pretty firm on the price for the first couple weeks because I do think this boat is worth what I'm asking for it. If I don't get a lot of takers or not a lot of action, I'll be more willing to negotiate on the price after a couple weeks have passed. What else? If you want to lake test it, Blue Marsh is about 15 minutes away. We can be on the water within 30 minutes of you getting here. I sold my truck, so we'd have to hook it up to your vehicle, and yeah, we can talk more about that. It's a 2-inch ball again. And I'll just show you it shifts smoothly. that's it. Let me know if you need any more information.